Kenny here with Gardening Simplified. It's April 30th. We're out here in the greenhouse, the unheated one. And we put our peppers in here this year because that sun is so strong. And we've got this 50% shade cost, so that'll keep them to where they bear longer. We did some of them last year, and they did so much better with our Texas heat. But what I'm doing today is I'm pruning my peppers. Now, you don't have to, but I do recommend it. It gets these leaves off the ground, and what I do is I prune these up, and looks like maybe another leaf needs taken off there. We'll just snap it off. But I take up off the ones that looks like they're damaged. Maybe bugs has come in here or something. Maybe the leaf just looks like it's playing out, but I'll take those off. I take off all these little suckers that's down there. But I want you to notice how this pepper plant is branched out. Now, there's a lot of videos out there that say top your peppers so they'll branch out. Now, I never top my peppers, and they always branch out. So if that's something you want to do, I guess that's fine. But I'm going to say it's something you don't have to do. But anyway, I've got most of these peppers done, but I figured I'd shoot a video, let you know. But this is what it looks like down here. You've got all these leaves that's touching the ground. Good place for harboring pests and stuff. Some of the leaves are chewed up, as you can see, like that. Something decided to get them. And so what I'm doing is I'm getting rid of those. Normally, I don't take the time to do it, but I said this year I'm going to do it. I think that it's important to do that. Now, we do have, these have been blooming. Some of them's got a little fruit on them. But always come out here and shake these just like we do the tomatoes. We want to make sure these pollinate, because what's happening is you can see all these blooms on the ground. That's because they didn't pollinate. Now, I hadn't been out here shaking these like I need to. And so when these don't pollinate, they're not going to put on fruit. Now, there are, like I say, there's a couple of fruit in there that I saw forming, but there's not as many as there should be at this stage. And that's because I haven't been taking and making sure these getting pollinated, because just like tomatoes, peppers, bees don't really get interested in them, so the chances are you might not have as good a crop as you can have just by that simple fact. But anyway, I just figured I'd shoot this little short video for you. The more time you spend with your plants and take care of your plants and do little things such as prune the bottoms up. This is not something I do all the time. I don't prune limbs off and stuff to make it grow more. These tend to grow real well just by themselves as long as they get the nutrients. Now, it's getting close to time because these were put in really early, I think February, if I'd go back and look at videos. And we did cover them, and the freeze didn't get these ones that were in here. It kept the wind off and kept the temperature just high enough to keep them from freezing. So we're going to have peppers earlier than we normally would. Like I say, they're forming now, so it won't be a few weeks, a month. We should be picking some bell peppers off these, but all our other peppers are doing good too. If you're like me and you like to push the boundaries and see if you can't get things going earlier and you've been successful this year, let me know. I always like to see those comments of those people that test the boundaries and they've got things ready and going. Now, I know people that's south of me and 9 down in growing zone 9 and 10, I'm sure they are quite a bit ahead of me. But anyway, I hope your garden is doing good. Please give this video a big old thumbs up, like, and enjoy that gardening experience.